Well, I just got rid of Bob. Me and him split off. We're going 2 different ways. Because I roosted, I think, 3 different birds last night. So, I'm gonna head off to the one I saw. Which I forgot to take my camera last night, so y'all didn't see me roost him. And, I'm heading for him. He's heading for the other ones. Sometime today we'll figure each other out. We'll call each other or something and we'll devise a game plan, but right now my game plan is to get down to that river bottom and with that bird and shoot that bird. So I'm gonna put y'all away, let my eyes adjust, and work my way down to the bottom. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it out here. We got a bird back here and a bird over there. I think that's a jake right there. And I think that there's also a gobbler with him. But the bird I spooked last night is the one directly behind the camera. So, the way I'm facing, there's a bird there. But I'm kind of in a bad spot, so I don't know. That's such a jake. There's no way that's not a jake. So, I'm gonna try to get a feel for the terrain and figure out how I gotta move, but I may do some calling up here. He's right there. That time he gobbled towards me. So, I'm gonna put this camera up for a second. Alright, so rundown of the morning so far is we were up there. That bird was gobbling, it was gobbling good, and then all these hens started yelping and cutting back at each other, and it was just wild, just a bunch of hens. And I heard a hen down there, so I kind of moved my way from up there to down here, and she gave out just like a yep, 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 yep. Pow! Back up at the top was the bird. So I sat down and I yelped, and pow! He yelped, or he gobbled back, and he pow on his own. So he gobbled on his own and stuff like that. So I thought I could maybe set up and he would come to me, but they got live decoys out. Not to mention, yesterday, he went all the way up to the top. So I don't know if he went all the way up to the top right now, but I'm going to kind of mosey my way that way because I have a feeling he shifted. But before we go, we're going to let out an aggressive call. Right there. So we're not leaving. We're in the area. Alright, so we moved all the way around him, and we're on the back side of the ridge where I was listening from last night to roost him. So it's uphill, and we're on this ridge thing. So we're gonna call down into there, hopefully strike something up, and then work our way around what we need to. But if they do decide to come up, this isn't a terrible spot. You got a little saddle on the ridge, which is perfect to set up on one of these trees or something.
Tell me a story.
Oh, we had our butts handed to us, haven't we? Dang, son.
I have shivered like a dog crapping peach seeds.
Oh,
I have no jacket. All I got is this. I pulled my thermocell out, stuck it inside my shirt. My feet are soaking wet. If I ever get a pair of boots that my feet don't get wet in wet grass, I'll be doing good. I'm on my second set of snake boots that's got brand new that's gotten wet. I wrung out my sock, just dumped the water out of it. I am froze to death.
Oh, I had to throw my jacket on. Oh my goodness. I got so tired of walking up those hills and so worn out, I swear I saw one of those Indian apparitions or whatever things.
That wasn't a windmill down there.
What was it?
It's a solar mill.
Oh.
It's got a solar panel on it and a tank, and it's got two big tanks on it. That's what they use for. That fence goes all the way across there.
What fence?
There's a fence right there coming out of that tank.
I gotcha.
And it runs back through there, but then it goes back and then it makes a corner.
There's a fence down in the bottom, but I checked, it's all public.
Okay.
So I went to that. That was
How close were you to him?
I probably was within 170 to 50, somewhere in there.
Okay.
You hammer right over the knob from me. That one easier route.
Wasn't easy.
No. Oh no. It was not the easier route. It was not. I could have sealed the deal if I would have saw him in that tree, and I would have seen him before I spooked him out of that tree. No hens, no nothing. There was a gaggle of hens.
Was there really?
A gaggle. Also, Jake, I texted you.
Yeah, you did. I seen that.
It was like a I was like, what in the world? And then every now and then he would turn it over, so he'd go I was like, oh, that's great. Then there was another one. There's probably 4 birds down there, and then probably 80 some odd hens. I mean, yep.
No kidding. Unbelievable.
I mean, and then the long Merriam yelp. Yep. Sound like fighter jets flying out of the trees.
Couldn't see nothing because of the fog, could you?
No, I couldn't see. I could hear that they were down there.
Right.
And I was up on this weird spot. I probably should have gotten down, but when I finally did get down, he hammered back up top. So then I went all the way around where I listened for him this morning, up top. And I called there, and it sounded like something was down on the bottom. So I don't know if he switched me spots. I really don't want to jump back down in there. I would do it if I could, if they were gobbling a little bit more, I would feel a little bit better about it.
What I think we should do, and it's totally up to you. You're up here. I'm thinking about going back, going to the truck, getting on some dry clothes, and come in here tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunshiny. I hate to climb that hill again, but I think if it was sunshiny, we might be able to do something with them.
Yeah. Can we roost them tonight? Do we have a? Is it going to be good weather to roost?
It may or may not.
I'll probably head back to that spot. I honestly, I think you should come with me to that spot.
Yeah.
Figure something out, and we'll do it that way. If we have
to. You sure you want to walk all the way back in here tonight?
I can do it quick.
Right.
I can do it quicker. Now, not with you.
Yeah. Oh, God dang.
You said it was flat a mile and a half ago.
And I swore I wouldn't come back up here. But, it's going to be pretty tomorrow.
Did you hear him? Well, we've decided to head out. Me and Bob made the executive decision to go get food and not come back in here for the rest of the day. It was supposed to rain, and we ain't having that. Not to mention, this fog, you can't see, I don't know, you can barely see 70 probably. Right at the moment. That's in a good spot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna walk down here, back down our a labor-intensive trail, and before we get down to where we drop down, we're gonna do some calling and see if we can strike something up, and then not get rained on. So we're heading to the gas station called Mavericks, and apparently they say it's better than the Casey's that we have back home, which I severely doubt, or highly doubt, however you say that. And yeah, so we're gonna go back to the hotel and get warm, and Bob, I think, is going to put on a new pair of socks because his are soaked. So we'll see you when we see you. I just spooked some turkeys up this hill, but they didn't fly. So we're gonna move ever so slowly up and kind of go at them at a different angle. A slight angle, but just a different angle. And we're gonna call down into them and see if we can get to figure out if they were just hens or if there was a gobbler with them. Generally, where there's hens, there's a gobbler somewhere close. Sorry if this camera's so close to my face. I don't want to make too many arm movements.